One of the breakout performances in the Maharashtra Civic polls has been of MIMs. After the performance of the party in Bihar, once again Asaduddin Owaisi is at the center of national spotlight, national politics. Mr. Owaisi joins us now. Thank you, Mr. Owaisi, for speaking to NDTV. First of all, congratulations for the remarkable performance of your party. I remember in 2014 when I visited Nalsopara, I remember MIM actually having a lot of resonance amongst Muslim communities. But today your party has 125 elected corporators. This is huge for a party like yours. What explains this kind of performance?
Well, I must thank the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for granting us this resounding success. And I must place on record my thanks to the people who have wholeheartedly accepted and voted for MIM with full confidence and without fear. And thirdly, the credit should go to Mr. Imtiaz Jalil, our state president, to Mr. Yusuf Punjani, Mr. Mufti Ismail Sahab in the Malega ML, and all the MIM members and booth presidents. And of course, the campaign was ably led by Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi and 5 Telangana MLAs, and also by Akhtarul Iman Sahab from Bihar and other MLAs, and various other people. MIM units have come down from different parts of India and worked hard. And I'm thankful to all of them, and that is why, and please remember that it was not only an election-oriented effort. So the whole 1.5 months ago, we had this municipality elections, yes, wherein we had done well. So it was a ongoing hard work which was going on, and so Alhamdulillah, so we could able to win 125 seats. And I hope that my corporators will live up to the expectations of people, and they will have to work very hard in ensuring that, we deliver on what we had promised in terms of civic amenities.
Right, Mr. Owaisi, today you've already said in your press conference that opposition has to reflect on what really went wrong. You're happy with your party's performance, but what makes you think that Muslims in certain cities, certain states are really voting for you, and this is not an isolated incident? We saw what happened in Bihar as well. What is making the Muslim youth vote for a party like yours and also reject mainstream parties?
Well, there are many factors. It's not one factor. There are many factors. One is, no one has a clear program of taking on the BJP. No one wants to have a clear policy as far as tackling the Sangh Parivar is concerned. You're running with hare and hunting with hounds. That's not going to work. Thirdly, the leadership vacuum is huge, and which MIM party has been working very hard on the ground. And of course, lastly, the last thing is election campaign. Election campaigns are everyone will have to work very hard. You'll have to just ensure that you cross that pain barrier. And then so all these things are there, and I'm thankful for the people for whatever worth we are. They have accepted us and voted for our party.
Right. Mr. Owaisi, what would you tell critics who call MIM BJP's B team? In fact, I've heard people even call you Jinnah or Suravadi. Those comparisons are also made. There are people who say that yours is a party that thrives in fragmented contest and in weak opposition spaces. And there are people within your community also who criticize you, saying that you are reducing the potency of that collective Muslim vote. What would your response be for those people?
Well, I do not want to respond to all that baseless allegations of B team. See, end of the day, it is people are free to exercise their vote in favor of a party or against a party, and no one can control them. The second most important point is that if a party like MIM is growing, one should be happy. If you are true nationalist, if you truly believe in pluralism, diversity, and you really believe in participative form of democracy, which was a dream of our founding fathers of our country, and if you truly believe in what Baba Sahib Ambedkar had written in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, it talks about liberty, equality, justice, and fraternity. Why are you so upset and angry? Asaduddin Owaisi and my party is talking about what is enshrined in the Constitution. Don't you want any leadership to grow? Don't you want people to have more confidence in democracy, have more faith and belief in the Indian Constitution? Don't you want people to become masters of their own destiny? Don't you want a deprived section to come out and say that this is what I want? I want my area to develop. I want to play a role in India's democracy. This is what MIM party is aspiring to do. And this is what we have done so far. But the moment people who use this language, it clearly shows not only their ignorance, but also arrogance and their entitlement politics. These people are elitist who only believe that they have a rightful authority to lead or to become the leaders. They are not living in the present day of India, wherein people are not going to believe such elitist and such entitled, arrogant, and ignorant people. Things have changed. Yes, we are facing a formidable political opponent like BJP, which believes in Hindutva ideology.
Right.
But does that mean that I should not raise my voice?
Right.
And please tell the nation that how is it that Mr. Modi has won 3 elections? Am I responsible for that? You talk about shrinking space of Muslim politics. Where is the space, you tell me? 4% of Muslims get elected in Lok Sabha.
Right.
Imtiaz Jalil and your ex-colleague who was from your fraternity was the only Muslim MP who got elected after late ex-CM of Maharashtra. Everyone conspired to defeat him, so-called secular parties and completely communal parties. Everyone wanted that we will fight outside Aurangabad, but Imtiaz should lose. He contested assembly election, everyone went after him. He lost by 1,000 votes. But if this is what you're doing, are you doing a great service to the nation or disservice to the nation? Don't you want the minorities' political voice? Don't you want a semblance of political leadership of minorities? What is wrong in that?
Absolutely.
So, unfortunately, they think in a very small and petty way. These are all small people who do not understand India, but who only believe, oh, we are entitled. Okay. You are our, you are our subjects. You are not citizens. What MIM is doing is that we don't want you to become an voter. We want you to become citizen with rights.
Right.
There is nothing wrong if I talk about a political agency for Muslims. I believe completely that will strengthen India's democracy.
Okay. Mr. Owaisi, your party has performed better than a lot of other smaller parties, including MNS. How safe are your corporators? 125 is a good number, but then the parties that you're talking about also have organization and years and legacy of, political existence. How safe are your corporators? Is there a sense of, are you anxious that they could be taken away? Because in the past, we have seen them defecting as well.
Well, the Bihar experiment, creates an apprehension in our minds. But at the same time, please understand that the Bihar experiment also tells you that the people have given a befitting reply to those parties who took away our 4 MLAs. We won again from there. So this great organic relationship which MIM has developed with the voters, it is not going to go away with, if you take away some people. Momentarily, that will really cause an heartburn.
Right.
But it will have a rebound effect on that political party. And in a matter of time, they got a befitting reply in Bihar.
Right.
But yes, we are taking all steps to ensure that, this sort of politics is not done what has been done to us in Bihar. But I'm pretty much sure that we have full confidence in our elected corporators. They know for a fact that this vote which got them elected was not for an individual. It was for a political party, and that was given with a lot of respect. And we hope that all of us will live up to the expectations.
Right. Mr. Owaisi, you've already announced that Telangana municipal polls, your party will be contesting. But after Bihar and Maharashtra, is West Bengal also on MIM's expansion map? Because in 2021, I remember you were one of those very few people who read the ground right. You knew who was coming to power. Is Bengal on your, is something that you're looking at?
Our party has deputed Mr. Adil Hassan, who's our spokesperson, who unfortunately lost this Balrampur Bihar Assembly election 350 votes. He has gone to Bihar, he has gone to West Bengal. He has met many of our party members. He has extensively toured many places. So hopefully I'll be meeting Adil Hassan in a day or two. He's in Hyderabad. And then we'll be speaking to our Bihar State President Akhtar Liman, who's also an MLA, and Tausif Alam MLA, and Murshid Saab of Jokihat, because these are all areas adjacent to Simanchal and West Bengal. And then we'll take a decision and we'll let you know.
Okay. But sir, the BJP continues to win across states, cities, and also civic bodies now. As a political person, as a parliamentarian, how do you see this electoral dominance about BJP's strength, or is it just about the opposition's inability to present a credible fight?
Madam, I can answer it in many ways, but I feel that it is for those political parties to do their own, self-introspection to find their weaknesses. It is not my job. But yes, BJP is a formidable political opponent. And yes, one must accept that they work throughout in an electoral way. And if you want to defeat BJP, we have to be much better than BJP to defeat them in an election.
Right. Mr. Owaisi, you also support the Congress party in Telangana, but you oppose it elsewhere. I know that there are certain strategic, options that all politicians have to sort of, use those options. But does this also in some ways show that you could be open to joining the united opposition in the future on the national road, or is Telangana an isolated case here?
So these people have this innate hatred even for my shadow. So I can't help that. We made an open offer by our state president of Bihar, Akhtar Liman, not once, twice. Letters are written to not only RJD, but to all the parties who are there within the Gathbandhan. So they took a decision, fine, that I'm not privy to a decision. But I'm a political party. I have to fight elections. I'm not an NGO, or I'm not I'm not a professor wherein I can stand up and present a paper and talk, much better way. But we are a political party. We have to fight elections, and we'll continue to fight elections. We want to win elections. We'll definitely win elections. People will decide we should win or not. But as far as election is concerned, we'll fight.
Right.
Now it is for those parties to think and take a call. I cannot force them, and neither can they force me to take a decision in their favor also.
Right. Sir, the BMC campaign also became unusually heated, Mr. Owaisi, with repeated promises of a Marathi mayor, then a Hindu Marathi mayor. Even your statement also created a lot of controversy because you spoke about India having the possibility of a burqa-clad prime minister. Why did a civic election turn so sharply into this battle of astitva and, identities and assertion? Do you think that there needs to be some responsibility on who pushes this discourse towards polarization?
This was started by Devendra Fadnavis when he said that so-and-so would become a mayor, and then it started by BJP in the light of people of New York electing a Muslim mayor. We didn't start it. A question was posed by a journalist to me that this is what Devendra Fadnavis and this is what BJP leaders are saying. I said, look, our constitution does not prohibit you from becoming a mayor or a prime minister or a president or becoming a union minister or a state minister on the grounds of religion. Our constitution only talks about you have to be an Indian, age, and you should not be mentally unsound. It is the Pakistan constitution which talks about that only you have to only be from a Muslim Islamic religion to become a president, prime minister, whatever it is. So I said, this is wrong. If anyone is saying that because you're a Muslim, you cannot become, you're speaking in the language of Pakistan. And I said, yes, I had said this, I say it again. It is my innermost desire and my dream that one day an hijab-clad woman should become the prime minister of our country, and that would be a great day for our country. What is wrong in that? This will give more glory to India if that happens, and I hope that I live to say, if not, after my life, a time will come, because right now what we are seeing is politics of hatred for the Muslim community. But I'm sure that there are crores of right-thinking people who will not forever succumb to this hatred. And this fire of hatred will come down, will cool down. And then hopefully we'll see that day, inshallah.
Right. Mr. Owaisi, you're talking about politics of hatred. A recent comment by one of India's greatest artists, A.R. Rahman, has also made a lot of us think. He's talking about his lived experience of not getting work just because of his identity. A lot of people have said that that could not be true because India has had a lot of Muslim superstars and artists doing really well. What is your advice to people of the country, and also how do you see this entire situation? A.R. Rahman, one of India's greatest artists, saying that he does not get work anymore, that much work anymore because of his Muslim identity.
A.R. Rahman does not need work. If you want something good, something different, something extraordinary, then you go to A.R. Rahman. You don't go, it's your right, you lose. A.R. Rahman doesn't lose anything. This man is extraordinary, so if you want something extraordinary, something out of the world, you go to an expert. What is the loss of A.R. Rahman in this? I don't think there's any loss to A.R. Rahman as such. I don't know him personally, I've never met him. But whatever I have read about him in the newspapers, his journey in life is just amazing. And when in his journey of his life, when he took a major decision, he knew what was happening. So he accepted Allah as his God. So Allah, what we say is Allah is Razak. Allah will give us the risk, that is wealth and everything. So we need not worry about all such things.
Right, but many people are also saying that this is Muslim victimhood because India has given several opportunities to Muslim superstars. We are a diverse secular society, and this would just be
no. A.R. Rahman had come up. I don't know anything about music. I don't listen to music. There was a time in my life, in my glory, youthful days, but now I don't. I don't know much about it. But I am pretty much sure that whatever A.R. Rahman is now is only because of the Almighty Allah and because of his own talent. No one has a role to play in that. So, but what is concerning to A.R. Rahman and to everyone in India who has a human heart is how is it that Mr. Naeem constructs a school for Adivasis in Betul of Madhya Pradesh with 20 lakh of his own money, with an NOC from the Sarpanch. Now, because he's a Muslim and some Tom, Dick and Harry created a lie that only 3 houses who are there in his village, a madrasa is being opened. The intention of Naeem was to educate Adivasis. His newly constructed building was demolished without following the due process of law. What is concerning to all of us is that one Muhammad Makandar, who was mob lynched in Odisha, Balasore, and a case was booked on him. So when will this mob lynching end? How would you allow anyone to take law in their own hands and kill anyone because he happens to be Muslim? How is it that you're calling an Indian national a Bangladeshi? This is what is concerning to all of us.
Okay, the actual violence. My last question to you, sir. 10 years from now, where do you see MIM? Do you see this as a bridge builder within a broader opposition, or do you see your party striking out independently, a permanent outsider voice, but in the mainstream? Because you have been one of the firmest defenders of Operation Sindoor. You have been a nationalist voice. Where do you see your party in the next 5 to 10 years?
I don't know, madam, whether I'll be alive by tomorrow or not. But if Allah keeps me alive and healthy, not a single minute will go, I can assure everyone, to strengthen my political party, to win more elections, to fight more elections, and to create this, to fill this vacuum of Muslim political leadership with good people who will lead this nation, this community for even after me and you, everyone leave this world. Because I am of the firm opinion that Muslims need a strong political leadership for India to progress, for India to be peaceful, for India to become a superpower.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Owaisi, for joining us with those insights, and congratulations once again for your party's performance.
Thank you. Thank you.